What is up, MFs? Welcome back to the Snake Pit. This is episode 164. Today's guest is my boy Alpha Savage. He's been on the podcast before, and he's no stranger to all of this. We had a good time. We talked about food. We talked about life, and we talked about moving forward, no matter what happens. I hope you guys enjoy this one. You guys can support him and his endeavors with music and everything else he does. You can support this podcast by subscribing to the Snake Pit YouTube channel. It's free. You can also support us on Patreon. It's $5 for audio, $10 for audio and video. You can buy the merch at thesnakepit.rattlesnakeroy.com, and you can follow us on all social media accounts and like and share and repost and retweet and all of that. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.
I feel like we go all out. A lot of times we'll do tamales on Christmas Eve, and on Christmas Day we'll do fajitas.
Yep. You said it, nigga. Yep.
My tia is the one who, our family celebrates Christmas Eve, and so Christmas Day is just like our chill day, whatever. And so like they do like all the Mexican shit, tamales, menudo, rice, all the fixings.
I fucking love menudo, bro.
It took me a long
Menudo's
time.
my shit.
Menudo is my shit.
It took me a long time to appreciate menudo.
For those of y'all who are just audio only, the man sitting across from me is a black man, so when he says the N-word, it's okay, I guess. But if he directs it at me, I'm going to call him out because I don't like being called that. No, I'm just kidding. What's going on, crazy. Alpha Savage?
What's up?
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
What you been up to, man?
In the house, bro.
Just locked up.
Making ramen.
Bro.
I watch your little ramen stories. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Niggas be going crazy when I do that. They be like, hey.
Me?
They be like, when can I pull up? Because I'm like a, I mean, I can cook. Like, you know what I mean? So like, my ramen.
You're vegan though, right?
I'm pescatarian.
You eat fish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying not to sound like that. I'm just asking.
No. You good.
I was like, you vegan, right? That sounded.
You get. I just been changing up like my lifestyle of shit.
How long have you been pescatarian for?
Shit. Oh, the first time I ever did it was like 6 months to a year, and then I stopped, and then I started eating beef again, and then I started feeling like shit because.
But you eat menudo, right?
I mean, see, that's the thing. Certain things is gonna have an exception. Like, I'm not finna just pass up. I'm not finna just skip over all the fucking pig feet. Like, I can't do that. So I'm definitely gonna be eating menudo. It's like, fuck it, I'm gonna have a cheat day. But I don't have a lot of cheat days at all.
Respect it.
Like, I posted on my Instagram story like I was eating wings, and it was like,
you want a beer? Sorry.
No, I'm good.
I'll take one.
I'm good. I have tea.
You know what? I've been straight edge, but I'll break it tonight. I haven't been smoking or drinking.
No?
I worked like a Mexican today. I deserve it.
Nah. Boy,
So did I, brother.
Boy, I hear that. High five to that shit, boy.
I'm like, I took 2 naps.
Had a nigga working.
No,
But
really.
no, I've been straight edge for real.
Yeah.
Like no, the only thing I've been doing is pretty much nicotine, but like no pills, which I don't fuck with pills anyway.
I was gonna say you were on pills or
I haven't been fucking pills. No, it was this other shit like weed, and then I cut like anything I do it to the extreme. So like even though I don't drink a lot, I cut out alcohol. Just because I was like, fuck it, you're in the same category, so I cut it out. But like weed, lean, and alcohol, pretty much. So it's been like 3 to 4 months. So I haven't really had a beer in like 4 or 5 months. So cheers to you.
Well, thanks, brother. I don't know how I feel about that one, but all right.
Salute.
Yeah.
Like, I have my hot tea.
Yeah.
I will not
Dude,
cheers
what kind
that
of
damn tea.
I love tea. What kind of tea?
Chamomile with honey.
Oh, nigga.
Disrespect.
I like that. I like sleepy time tea. I like sleepy time. That shit.
Chamomile lavender.
My granny would roll over in her grave if she saw me drinking hot tea. That isn't sweet.
Hell no. You
This
got me
is
tripping.
sweet. It's
You got me
good.
tripping. It's gonna be sweet and hot. You got me
Warms the
fucked up.
soul.
And then when you get sleepy time, it's like these niggas drop like a pinch of fucking peppermint in it, and then you take a sip, and your body like relaxes.
Yeah, you take you a sip of whiskey and you fucking do the same thing. Man.
You can take a sip of whiskey, you ready to fight.
Oh.
Nah, not if you take like one glass of whiskey, you'd be dozing off on the couch like an old man.
Shit.
Man, I don't
Hell
know.
no.
There's
But-
2 things in this world:
Shit.
hot tea and air fryers.
Oh,
I don't fuck with either of those.
you
goddamn-
tripping?
Mm-mm.
You tripping? No, you got me fucked up.
What's
you
your
nigga, you
problem
are
with air fryer?
right,
Air fryer
Fried
right.
food like it was meant to be.
I have been
fried.
dropping hints
No.
like a motherfucker to my parents. Like,
No,
have you seen these air fryers?
bro, let me tell you something, nigga. If I get McDonald's on a Monday, right, and let's say I get a Big Mac and some
That's
fucking
one.
fries, right? Right? Let's say I get some Big Mac and the fries. I fucking destroyed the Big Mac, but I still got like a shitload of fries. Nigga, if I throw them fries in the fucking air fryer on like a Thursday,
Whoa.
them brand new fucking fries. And that's what I'm saying. You said, whoa.
Okay,
We are
hold
not
on.
on the
Them
same
brand new
page.
fucking
Never
fries.
mind.
Hold on.
No. Well, that was
I
me
was talking
exaggerating.
about like grilling chicken
Give me a
or
second, because
something.
I got a mental counter how many times you're saying the N word. So that's why I was thinking that. So you're saying on a Monday you'll buy McDonald's and then reheat. You'll keep it without throwing it away until a Thursday.
No, I was just that was me being
But you
dramatic.
do sound like that.
But I'm saying
He's
that
like, I did not say that.
let me be realistic. Like if I had McDonald's on a Monday and then let's say Tuesday I still had fries left over, if I put them fries in the air fryer, that's brand new
So
fucking fries that just like
This is
got
gonna
me.
make, I'm gonna make it full circle real quick. I saw like way back a meme was like if he puts more than 5 ingredients in his ramen, he's a felon. So this is I'm like this is felon stuff when you reheat McDonald's the day after the day.
Look, when you grow up poor and all you eating is fucking noodles, that
You
shit
make it work.
That shit gets old after a while. After you put the little paquete of seasoning that come with it, after a while that shit gets old. You gotta start throwing some other shit in there. But the good thing is that people don't know because people look at me and they don't know that
I didn't
I'm
make
like
the meme. The meme was funny.
is that like yeah. People don't know that I'm a health freak. And like people be like, oh, this nigga just be eating. But noodles have a lot of sodium. So anything I put in my noodles as far as seasoning has no sodium. So I put like cayenne pepper. It all depends on how you want it, really. But anything I put in it season wise, no sodium whatsoever.
Have you been to Ramen Shack?
You mean like the noodle, like the fun noodle?
Well, it's like it
it's a
started
store
off as
now.
it started off as a food truck
Yeah.
called Ramen Shack, and now it's like a restaurant. It's like on
Go to
Wolford.
Instagram. Go to
Nope.
Instagram.
I haven't, but
I
I
wanna check
did.
it
I
out
did
so
go to
bad.
Fun Noodle last weekend.
What the hell's that?
That's the one on Slide. over
It's
here
right by Hobby Lobby, bro.
I heard
Is it
it's
a food truck?
good.
Bro.
Leave that picture. They do more than ramen now.
Mm.
That's food porn.
Oh, I'm finna bust a nut.
I can make
I'm
that. I
finna
made that.
bust a nut.
He can.
I made that
He's
for Jim.
really, yeah.
But the
I'm
egg,
finna-
I didn't have time to make the egg.
Finna come.
How do you make an egg like that?
You put it in
I
Miriam.
like eggs now. I want
Miriam
to try egg in
and,
my like that.
You put it in Miriam, vinegar, and what do you call it? Soy sauce. And you boil an egg and then you let it sit for a day.
I would really like to try.
Or the
egg like
longer you
that.
sit it, the more like
I've
brown
tried
it
that
gets.
ramen hack where you just put an egg in
And
the
I can
ramen soup and just like mix it.
I can make the
That's really
cashew.
good.
I do that too.
Done that.
I do that too.
It's really
this
good.
is the one in Wolford, right?
I do that too.
Okay, yeah.
I think it opened maybe like what
That is
2 or
what
3
Jen-
months
That
ago.
is what Jen said.
I don't know. All I know is that I can probably give them a run for their money. Cause if you see my noodles be busting.
Yours is a different style than that, but they do look
Shit,
good. I'll
yeah.
tell you that.
I think they like
Nigga ramen.
their noodles are like.
That shit be busting, boy.
I think they make their noodles like in house though, right?
Yeah, they make it from a
Shit.
little machine.
No, it's not.
Which I wish I
Shit.
could do.
Nigga, see, so sometimes I'll get an egg, right? And I'll drop the whole egg in the fucking pot, right? So then, it's making it a hard boiled egg. Then after the egg is fully like boiled, like hard boiled egg, I'll take a spoon and I'll start cracking it. And then I'll drop it back in there. So that way the seasonings can pour into it. And shit. The next thing you know, you take the egg out, you fucking unshell it and shit. And then when you bite into it, fucking flavor
Is
like
that
a
like
motherfucker.
is that what you eat most of the time for dinner and shit?
No, you can't eat a fuckload of noodles. That's horrible. You blow the fuck up.
Well, I mean, what else do you eat then?
Okay, so good question, Roy. I eat- so
you
like,
always putting on your
so-
Instagram the fucking noodles. So, I
so
don't know.
let's see.
That was my thought. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
this
no.
guy eats
I'm like,
every day.
that's for the people like
Hell
me, so I
no.
can watch it.
Yeah. No, so normally, okay, so this is what I do. Normally I have I'll eat like a salad. I'll make like a salad and then I'll like throw some shrimp in it. Or sometimes I don't even eat any fish. I just eat plants and fruits. And then let's see. I buy a lot of salmon. I buy a lot of tilapia. I
I made that last night.
Well, I made that today, I think. Yeah. No. Yeah. Tilapia today. I forget. And then also what I've been really, really digging is all the plant-based stuff. So they got like plant-based like chicken nuggets, which they look like chicken nuggets and you shaking your head. But let me tell you something. For real. Let me tell you something. If I was to show up here today with something, and let's say I just had like a McDonald's 5-piece, and I gave it to you, and I switched out all the nuggets and put plant-based nuggets, you would never have known the difference.
Let me also just clarify. I'm not opposed to it.
Right.
I'm not,
but the shit
I think
smacks.
it's a mental thing. Like if I eat a vegan meal, I might like be as full, but in my head I'm like, I'm not full. You know, so I shit. My head.
Nigga, come to my house. Let me cook you some shit. Nigga, you're gonna leave full.
Those meatless crumbles are pretty good. Like tacos and shit like that. They're really good. I've
been thinking about it. Every time I look at it, I get pissed off because they give season you really well. They give you a little bag of like ground meat, of like vegan ground meat, but it's like expensive as fuck. So every time I see it, I'm like, nah, fuck that.
What is vegan ground meat? What's made of?
They fucking chickpeas? Just plants and shit. They take so like for instance, like yesterday I had a chicken sandwich and I did it like how you would get it at Chick-fil-A. So I had like the right proper bun, and then it's a vegan chicken patty. I put I know how to make the sauce, so I made like the Chick-fil-A sauce, tomatoes, and I had a lettuce on there and some pickles. Nigga, that shit bust.
What was that thing on Twitter where it was like
banging?
There was like a thing on Twitter for a while where people were making like foods that were not meat. It was like a carrot.
Oh my god, Roy was carrot hot dog.
Nah, fuck that.
And people will quote like, if I bite into a hot dog that's a carrot, I'm gonna fuck.
Or what was that one I sent you the other day? It was
that one was good. That's what got me on the salmon kick. It was fried salmon, but it looked like a drumstick. Yeah, it fried salmon really looks good, but it's hard. I think it's hard to make.
Yeah. Right. It looked really good, and the caption was like, "If I bite this and it's salmon,
I'm gonna enjoy it, but I'm gonna fight you."
Yeah.
The only thing I've had that's been plant based that I hated the most was wings, because they use cauliflower, and that shit was horrible. I still ate it because I don't like wasting shit, but after I ate it, I was fucking pissed, and I was like, "Motherfucker, I might just write a letter and cut y'all the fuck out. This is horrible." Because they have a lot of things where it's like, they make good shit to where it's almost the same. Like I got some onion rings. They taste, and they're not even made, which is crazy. They're not even fucking made out of onions.
Why'd they do that?
I don't know. They made it out of fucking plants. But let me tell you, the shit was good. Like I had some tater, like, you know.
What's wrong with what?
Bro, I don't know why they do the things they do.
Because isn't that already vegan?
That's right. Right?
Maybe it's like the battery.
The battery.
Non-dairy.
Yep, the battery. But I drink milk.
I mean, I respect that. I would get around that because dairy fucks me up. But
do you drink almond milk?
Nah, I don't really drink dairy. I don't drink milk.
I like almond milk.
That's one thing I don't do.
Milk,
bro.
Pretty good.
Let me tell you something.
I don't know. Almonds.
What's some of your favorite cereal?
I don't eat cereal.
I know. We had this discussion the other day.
We did on Monday.
That makes me sad.
Cereal's like one of my favorite like nighttime things.
Did you like that?
Eat.
Did you like that thing? Sorry, go ahead and finish what you were saying. What were you saying?
No, that was it.
Did you like where it was like that guy I put it on my story? He was like, I eat twice as much meat. So if a vegan feels like they're doing something, they're really not.
I like, because at the end of the day, they're not. You know what I mean? It's just one of them things where it's like, you know, I how I look at it is this: if I can put bad shit in my body, then damn right I should be able to put good shit in my body, do my body at least justice that way. You know, so that's why I do what I do. Because I be abusing the fuck out of my body.
Me too.
So I just feel, and that's why I feel bad. And I was just like, well, fuck, you know. And then it got to a point where I was like, well, shit, you know, why not? But so I switched out my milk for almond milk. I've been doing like little bitty changes. Will I ever go full like vegan? Fuck no. You're tripping because like you said, like fucking goddamn menudo season's right around the corner. I'm fucking it up, you know. Like I have my cheat days, but like normally like out of a whole month, I might cheat like 2 days, and I've already lost like 10 pounds, and nice. I don't work out yet. I'm finna start working out because I'm so antisocial, so I'm finna already get a membership, which I already walked in there and everybody looked at me weird because I was the only black person, but fuck. Where at? It's called Anytime Fitness. Well, you know, because
over there on
Frankfurt. It's all the way down there.
Yeah, our shop's over there.
See, and I really,
if you keep going,
I live right there.
Oh yeah,
in that rich, in a little white neighborhood,
right there off Frankfurt and 98th, kind of in that little area.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Yep. I should probably say that. I'll look at that name over there.
Yep, and Snooze. Yep,
Snooze.
Yep.
What the fuck he's doing?
He lives literally, swear to God, 5 seconds away from me. He tripped out because he was like, "What are you doing over here?" And I don't blame him.
He said
yeah, I don't. I don't blame them because I don't blame them because like honestly, honestly, in my neighborhood, which is crazy because like I used to live like not too far from here, but I'm literally the only black person in my street. And shit, actually in my neighborhood.
Is there Mexicans?
There's a whole bunch of white people and there's a whole bunch of Mexican people who think they're white, acting like their shit don't stink. Get mad at me. Motherfucker looking at me. Oh, you guys are making tamales? Yeah. and I'm a nice motherfucker and I'm like, well, fuck y'all. I ain't having none. Y'all want to look at me with your nose up. Fuck you.
Shout out to that neighborhood though.
Yeah. I live on 26 in Upland, and that area used to be, puro Mexicano. Now all these new houses are coming up. And it's just weird now because like in front of us, because on 26th Street, it used to be just a plain dirt road. There was a cornfield in front of us, and that was it. Right. Well, now in the front of the cornfield, we have a playa lake and a park. Right. And there's all these new houses now, and it's just crazy to like. For me, it's like I'm seeing white people walk. Right. Like back then, no one walked around here.
Right. Yeah. And it's
around this neighborhood too.
And it's crazy.
New white people.
And it's crazy because like honestly, that's how this world is. Because if you have like a ghetto where it's the minority, it's just black and brown, and then as soon as white people come into the area, everybody moves out, and it's vice versa. Like when you have like like when I lived in Missouri City. It was literally the fucking Mo City. Oh, Mo City. Motown's different. It was the fucking suburbs. So it's like, nigga, nobody gangbangs out here. Nobody just this and that. And it was primarily just whites. Well, when black and Mexican people moved in, I swear to God, like clockwork, all the white people moved out. Houses were going up like crazy.
That's why everybody's moving south.
And then crime rate went up like fucking stupid. And next thing you know, there's gangs and everything around us because it happened like overnight.
Michael Che had a good joke on his special where he was talking about New York and talking about how Brooklyn, how it used to be just hood as fuck.
That's rich now, right? That's what
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
He's like, man, white hipster girls probably have to be the most gangsta because they went to Brooklyn and they were like, that's mine now.
I remember seeing that stand up.
That's where like the wealthier New York people live, right?
Because Brooklyn used to be like,
that's where Vanilla Babbage lives.
In like areas like up there in New York, like. Like Queens, like all that's becoming like a hipster area. And now in LA, people that are living in Compton, now that's starting to become hipster. And back then, like if you go into Compton, like you stay away from Compton.
Oh shit, I was like,
yeah,
man.
Because like I remember seeing this news report that some like coffee shop had opened up. It was very like hipsters, and the people in the community like were protesting it because they didn't want that.
That means prices will start rising. Yeah. I'll say this. Look, I ain't going to say what group of people, but there is a group of people that have been moving around here, and they walk around, which is cool. If they're walking around, maybe it's a little safer. But when they walk around, they look at you funny. and I will say when it comes to this neighborhood, I don't play that. And I'm like, what the fuck you looking at? This is our neighborhood. Like, you don't fucking run this.
You're new here.
you just got here this year. Yeah. Motherfucker, we've been here for fucking 10 years, 11 years. I'm like, so I stare at them. I like legit like try and mean mug. I'm like, what the fuck you looking at?
That's how my neighbors look at me.
Yeah. Well,
I swear to God. Have you noticed how many different license plates there are now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I remember
Virginia,
Wyoming. It was always Texas, New Mexico. A lot of
Colorado.
That's
now.
all I would see.
Colorado, yep.
But in my neighborhood, there are a lot of Oregon plates.
Yep, that too.
They move around everywhere.
Yeah. That too.
Oregon and California. A lot of them are moving over here.
Sucks.
Yeah, but no, that's how my neighbors look at me for real. Like one time I went because like right where I live like right by a fucking pond where they dump fishes in there, and like one of my little hobbies besides everything else I do has been fucking fishing.
Is that Higginbottom Park?
So I don't fucking know. The name of the park, and I'm being honest, and I know that I'm very like seclusive and like whatever, but I really don't know the name of this park. But I would go out there with like my fishing pole and shit like that, and like these white people, it is what it is. They would be staring me down like I'm finna rob them, like I'm finna do some mad shit, like I'm not supposed to be here, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I live right down the
I
street.
try to give white people the benefit of the doubt, but they really make it hard.
Not all white people is like that, but
No.
but there's
The older ones around here are.
Yeah, bro.
The older ones around here are, and I try to give them the benefit of the doubt, but they make it hard.
Bro, I went to
What's up, amigo?
Dude, I'm luckily nobody's ever. I would be pissed if somebody's like, "Does your mom?" If somebody asked me, I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
I'd be like, "Fuck you! Don't worry about that
What's
shit."
your name? What's your name, Pedro?
I mean that's like coming up to me.
Well, you're at a
and
bank. That's
assuming,
different.
and that's like coming up to me and assuming, oh, like for Thanksgiving y'all gonna have collard greens and neck bones and shit. It's like, bitch, the fuck, you know?
Like, hell yeah, I am. But
like-
what the fuck?
Like, no, nigga. I haven't had that in a minute. I'm so far.
I do like that.
I'm so far left. That is like, for me growing up, that is like black people's soul food. It's like collard greens, neck bones, pig feet, oxtails,
I love all of that.
chitlins.
I've only had neck bones once and collard greens once.
and
But it was really
Neck
good.
bones.
but like I said though, but like, you know, I've been what, Mexican shit. I've been Mexican since I was like 8. Like before I was 8 years old. So all I've ever known is like homemade tortillas, tamales, menudo,
That's because
mole.
you're
My dad
your
is,
stepdad, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad's Mexican, so yeah, and he's like traditional Mexican with a little hood in him. So, but his parents are from Matamoros, so you know,
Yeah.
so I grew up fucking Mexican, and like everybody trips out because they're like, "What the fuck?" And then they're like, and they think, "Oh, well, his girl's Mexican, so that's why he feels that way." But it's like, no, I literally had a Mexican upbringing as a child, so. That's why like a lot of people get mad because like I get a lot of shit because I'm like motherfuckers ask me like what are you? I'm like, I'm black and Mexican. And they're like, you ain't Mexican. And they're like, you don't got Mexican blood in you. And I'm like, bullshit. More Mexican than you work laps around your ass easily. That's for damn sure. So
people.
shit.
Shout out to Alpha Savage.
Yeah, so everybody always trips out because like if I post something on my story or just anything, they're just like, ain't you black? Why are you doing this? It's like, nigga, this is
Do they
what
say that when you make ramen?
this is what we do. They don't say shit. Anytime I put ramen up, they're like, bro, can I have some? When are you gonna open up a shop? When can I come? I will pay you to come to my house and cook this shit. Cause I go all out, dude. I throw fish in there. Sometimes I throw anything I got.
Crawfish?
I've done that before.
I've done that. I
I've
put crawfish in there.
tilapia and ramen.
I do like crawfish. Have you had crawfish?
Shit, boy.
I don't really.
See, most of my family on my mom's side, they're all from Louisiana.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say H-Town too, kind of is in that area.
Yeah, so like half, like I think I'm the only one that was born in Houston. Everybody else is like Louisiana.
Cajun.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, and plus when my mom said when she was pregnant, all she ate with me was seafood and Chinese food, which is my favorite 2 things.
I forgot to mention this when I talk about getting bit by animals. I've been pinched by a goddamn crawfish.
Yep, me too. I picked his ass up and flung him in the fucking pot.
That was back in the day, whenever like before
Sure did.
before humans like really polluted everything and there was really animals out.
Right.
They would catch them motherfuckers in the playa
Bro, oh God, bro.
in post.
Bro, and people look at me crazy, but I remember at a very young age, me and my friends got a stick and some bologna and a string, and we got crawfish out of a ditch.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, dude.
straight, like
When it
straight
rained
up
a
out
lot,
of like
they would be out.
like straight up out of a ditch. And this is in Houston where, you know, it's Houston, you know? And we got it out of a ditch. And we would put it in like little buckets, and then we'll take it to like my friend's mom's house, and she would cook it for us.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
one of these motherfuckers just snap.
Yeah, they were fucking with me and told me to pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
There's no other way to learn how to handle them other than doing it.
Then doing it. That's the only way. You just got to get over it. Some of them got bigger ones, some of them got smaller ones. But
Yeah, that was before we killed all the plant life and animal life. What can you do?
By
What
the
can
way,
you do?
what are your thoughts on chicken fried steak?
Oof, love it.
I don't like it.
Yeah, like I feel like it's
chicken
very
fried
in
steak,
between.
but I gotta have that fucking gravy and the mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
I got to, like, I'm just not gonna eat straight up chicken fried steak.
like there
See-
are,
Do you know there's vegan gravy?
See me, I'm stupid because every time I eat chicken fried steak, what I do is I get a fucking piece of bread and I fucking make a sandwich with it.
Uh-huh.
I put the chicken fried steak down, and then I get the mashed potatoes and the gravy, and I put it on the sandwich too. And I eat that motherfucker,
damn.
bro.
Chick-fil-A.
Try that
casserole.
shit. Try that shit. That shit is
Chick-fil-A.
bomb.
One bite and you're
fried
full,
steak.
dude.
That shit is fucking bomb.
Why
with,
you ask that?
with some hot
Just
sauce?
had this idea in your head or what?
Do what now?
Do you like it?
With chicken fried steak? Yeah, because we were talking about it earlier. Like,
It's good. I like
because
it.
we were talking about
Chicken fried
it-
chicken's good too.
one of our workers was like, I've always refused to try it. And I'm like, but I've met a few people that are like that.
See, look, you can say what you want about me and my food. I don't refuse to try anything. I'll try anything.
I'll try anything.
I don't give
anything,
a fuck, except pineapples.
Anything. I've had a lot of shit. I've had squirrel. I've had like raccoon. I've had possum.
Dude, they had a frozen goose at Market Street, but guess how much it was?
Like
Fucking,
50.
no, it was $75. I was gonna buy it too, but nope, never mind.
Fuck that. I want to try like
See, like
turkey.
that looks good. Like
That
chicken
is-
fried steak looks good.
Chicken fried steak. That
I
shit
just-
looks dry.
Yeah,
as
what's
fuck.
the
That
problem?
one looks
I have
good. What's
tried
the
it,
problem? That
and
one.
I
I
just
like
don't
it.
think it's good.
Oh man, it's
But
good.
all this food, y'all showing me. finna
With
make
gravy
me
and
buzz.
mashed potatoes and corn, and a sweet tea to drink.
I especially love,
Sweet tea.
especially when you go to breakfast places, and I always get chicken fried steak and eggs.
Yep.
Yeah, with hash browns too.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Country fuck.
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
He said it. He said that's the same shit I would order. Yep. Word for word. Yep.
I like chicken fried chicken too. That's pretty good.
What about biscuits and gravy?
Biscuits and
No.
gravy. Yep.
No.
Yep.
Not a fan.
No, because it has sausage in
Stepmom's
it,
from
right?
Alabama, she
Yeah,
makes-
some
So I don't
do
like
that.
breakfast sausage. I don't like chorizo. I barely
You
started.
don't like chorizo.
Okay.
She don't like eggs. She don't like beans.
Okay, no, stop. Don't say that. Don't say that. I barely started liking eggs 3 years ago.
I get that.
That's how my girl is. My girl don't
I
fuck with
barely
eggs
started
either.
liking
It's weird.
rice when I was like 21 or 22. So I didn't like Mexican rice or any rice at all until like then.
Tripping.
Yeah.
Okay.
But okay, it's like it's happening for me. Like my palate is like fucking developing. And I am
Your
adventurous.
taste buds is growing.
Yeah, like I'm growing up. I'm not like ew.
Well, how often do you eat
anti-vegetables.
breakfast? Like I'm serious, but how often are you eating like breakfast? So you're not really like.
What do
given
you eat in the
opportunity
morning?
To try chorizo
In
and
the
all that, right?
morning?
You know what I'm saying?
A bagel or fruit.
What
Yeah,
kind of
really
bagels?
Coffee. Just a basic bagel with just cream cheese on it.
What kind of cream cheese?
Just a regular, like I don't know.
I like strawberry. That's why.
See, I don't like-
That's why I have to
yeah, don't
ask you
do
because
stuff
I
like that.
fuck with
or
that.
like avocado toast. I do a lot of that.
Avocado toast goes hard.
What I really do like with eggs is pesto
With a little
eggs.
bit of
I was on
cherry
a pesto
tomatoes.
egg kick for a long time.
Hmm. See, I make
And an egg.
Pesto egg sandwiches.
I make smoothies.
You have one of those?
Like
Mhm.
smoothies. When I did keto, I did a lot of smoothies.
Wait, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
A fry, like you toast a piece of bread, put some avocado over it, some cherry tomatoes, and a fried egg over it.
Oh yeah, I've had. Yep.
Yummy. That's the only
Yep.
time when I eat breakfast. That's what I'll eat.
Hell, we went to the Lubbock Breakfast House this past weekend.
It's
Which one's
trash.
that at?
There's one on 50th
To me.
and there's one on University in
Yep.
the Loop.
Oh, that one's good, dude. I
Yeah.
like it.
But
I like any mom and pop places like that.
mhm.
I should throw this can at you. That's a good place, man.
we tried my
Tech Cafe's good too.
yeah, that's good too.
Yeah, that's good.
My brother got a chorizo egg and cheese melt, so it was a chorizo sandwich. That actually hit pretty good.
Don't make that face, Jen. Chorizo is like the best.
I'm
Hey.
a texture person.
Hey.
The texture, like if
You
there's like
talk
little
about-
bones and shit.
You talk about just dropping
Gag.
one or two
I will straight
eggs
up just
and
gag. I will get up and go
cooks
to the
itself.
bathroom.
Do like the white version and get a chorizo sunrise from Einstein Bagels.
I
That's
do
good.
not like I don't like the.
But you
texture
can't.
of it.
You can't. It's in the egg.
No, I can. I can taste the texture. I promise you. I will feel it grinding in my teeth. I will stand up, go to the bathroom, and puke it right out.
I will say
I will
See what I
purge
could do
it.
with- No, I'm just kidding.
I will say this. Never, because I get a lot of breakfast burritos from United, which is really
They're
good.
pretty good.
But never go to HEB because they actually have chorizo, but it's not mixed in with the egg. So what they do is like they lay the tortilla out, put egg, and they just put like the chorizo like smack
You know,
dab in the
you know who
middle.
you're talking about right now?
What's up?
You're talking about Juan's mom. She makes food at HEB. She
Okay,
makes the
she-
breakfast. That's what you're talking about. You
Damn.
better apologize.
Just let them know. Just be like spread it out a little bit.
you
Mix
better
it.
apologize.
Well, it wasn't a Mexican lady that was helping me.
But you know who?
Speak
You know who
up.
else got it?
Use your words that they don't know. They don't know. Just
Well,
be
see,
like,
yeah, that's
mix
why. That's why
chop
it was
up.
wrong because it was a white person. They don't do that.
And Stripes actually has good breakfast too.
Yeah,
I
they
fuck
do.
with.
Ooh, they got
I
good
fuck with
food.
Stripes, bruh.
Yeah.
They got good food.
Bruh, they breakfast shit be busting,
Hey,
but shit.
their fried chicken's good too.
Yep, they got some good shit.
And their empanadas. I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. They
Their,
fuck you up, but they're good.
and then their burritos are good. Like I don't know. And then you get the little taco sauce paquete and
This is
shit.
a food podcast. That's what this is. This is a food podcast.
It's good. Nah, that
I had
shit's
Chick-fil-A
good.
earlier. Now I'm hungry.
I had fish tonight. I had fish and Brussels sprouts.
I made my favorite meal of all time. I made yesterday. I made a creamy Tuscan salmon
That sounds good.
with
Must be nice.
garlic
Right?
butter.
Must be nice.
With garlic butter,
Must
zucchini,
be nice.
and spaghetti.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it was nice. I'll
Where
tell
was
you.
my invite?
You were at work.
I got off at 6.
I was
Yeah,
mad,
right?
I was mad at you.
Wow, that's
We're
fucked
breaking
up.
up.
Y'all heard it here.
Dang.
This comes out probably next week, so we won't break it till next week.
We're gonna be together for
Until it
now.
airs.
Until this podcast comes out.
Once it's officially out, we're done.
Well, if you had not just said what you said, I was going to say I'm going to make it for you, but now I'm not.
No, make it for me.
Since we're
She
talking
fucked up.
about
It's good though.
food,
Salmon's
though,
good.
Sounds good.
Since we're,
Expensive,
since we're talking about food, I can't believe how expensive briskets have gone.
Beef in
Bro,
general.
don't
is
talk
expensive.
about it.
No, that's
bro.
what I just said.
Don't talk
Salmon,
about that.
salmon's like $15 a pound, dude.
Well, because
Like to get a whole
because I know
brisket,
because
it's
I
like
do
$80.
yeah no because I do food I do barbecue comps
Mhm.
and
Shout
when
out
you,
to Moose Knuckle.
hey shout out to Moose Knuckle. So we always have to get chicken, ribs, and brisket, bro. You talk about we had to get
$500?
3. Well, it already cost like 150 just to get in, right?
Yeah,
Well, the overall price, but the briskets, we bought like 3 briskets, bro. It was like $150 on briskets.
Yep.
And mind you, this was just for a comp.
Thanks,
It's not-
Joe.
You know what I
Thank
mean?
you, Joe Biden.
So
that used to be one of the cheapest foods you could buy.
thanks, Joe.
And I was telling someone,
bitch.
I was telling someone this today. Actually, there's a movie that was made in the late '80s, early '90s called Slacker. It was filmed in Austin.
Why does that sound so familiar?
Richard Linklater, who did Dazed and Confused.
I think I've seen. I
That's
think I've
his
seen that
first
movie. Okay.
Well, there's a scene where
Bless you.
two people are walking out.
That's
of-
enough.
Sorry, sorry, brother.
Bless you, bless
Thank
you.
you.
There's a scene where these two people are walking out of a grocery store.
Right.
Well, behind them, there's a sign that says briskets for sale, and it has the price, and it says 99 cents per pound.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like what?
I wish.
I used to make a lot of because I make dinner every Tuesday. I used to make a lot of beef, things with beef, but now I don't because it's expensive. I use chicken a lot now.
Yeah.
I got my mom to buy the salmon because that shit costs $30 for 3 pounds.
Let me put niggas up on game. If you go to Market Street, especially for fish, you go to Market Street, you go up to where they have all the fish at. If you look down, they be having shit for clearance.
In the little basket
And
area?
bro,
Yeah.
I be fucking them up. I literally got 5 pounds of crawfish for $10.
Dude, they got frog legs. I want to try those.
Frog legs are good, bro.
I don't know.
frog
I don't know
legs.
how to cook it.
Frog legs, alligators.
How is alligator, by the way?
It's fucking tastes phenomenal.
It's good. It has
Really?
a little
It tastes
spice to it.
all reptiles to me taste like chicken, bro. It
Really?
frog legs taste like chicken. Alligator
Dude,
tastes like chicken, bro.
Rattlesnake tastes more like that tastes like chicken,
Chicken,
for
yeah.
sure.
It tastes like a very dry chicken.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
But it does
good.
taste like chicken.
I once saw some people. They
I
had
wanna hunt
some
alligator.
rattlesnake sausage. I was like, that actually looks pretty good.
That must have been a lot of rattlesnake
Yeah.
because
It's
there's
very
not much,
lean. It's very
Yeah.
lean.
it's not much meat on
Yeah.
one.
Oh, and it's hunting season, so I'm finna be eating me some deer sausages and deer jerky pretty soon too.
Really?
So yeah,
Lucky.
yeah, I'm finna go. I don't know if I'm gonna go hunting or not, but I might
I want to hunt.
go
I
out.
want to hunt me an
Go
alligator.
out and shoot something. I just want to shoot anything. I don't give a fuck, man. When you out there, it don't give a fuck. It could be a damn pigeon, nigga. You in the wrong spot.
They say
I'm
that,
trying- I'm trying to shoot-
like
I'm
those
trying to
ones in
shoot
the wild.
something.
Though they say those taste pretty good.
Shit,
My dad used to hunt pigeon and pheasant.
Mhm.
shit.
Squirrels too.
And
raccoons.
Dude,
And
squirrel,
home, like little chickens, like the little
squirrel and raccoon
Yeah,
is
there's
good
not much
shit.
on them.
Really?
It's good shit. You got it, but it takes a special person to cook that shit and to make that shit. Because when you hit a squirrel, you got to know how to cut it. And I don't know how to do that shit because I've never done it. I've only seen someone shoot a squirrel, take it, gut it, cut that
I want
motherfucker
a
up,
squirrel fur hat.
and that shit is good.
I want a coonskin hat too.
That shit
Actually,
is good.
I'm like, you're not looking it up, are you?
Wait, looking what up?
how to
Like-
cook.
Squirrels.
No, I was looking
Okay.
up.
Hey, look up fried squirrel.
Is it chicken? It's not even playing.
I just want to see it. You gotta go out to the wild and kill those.
I was
Those
looking up.
city squirrels are disgusting.
Do you remember in Colorado, you were just like
They look
noticing
different.
The squirrels, like you were like,
They're
the squirrels
golden.
are built different. They're golden.
They're
They're
golden.
bigger.
I pay attention to that stuff.
What's crazy, and that's what I was going to say. What's crazy is that it fucked me up the other day that I saw a fucking caterpillar and I was afraid to pick it up.
They look poisonous, venomous, whatever.
Like the black ones. You know what I mean? Because growing up, and it's just weird because as we get older, we stop focusing and
It
looking
does
at
look
the
good.
shit that we used to look at when we were kids. So like the other day, like I saw a fucking squirrel and it made me feel like, damn, I haven't seen a squirrel in so fucking long. Mind you, they've been living with us this whole time. You know what I'm
They're
saying?
everywhere.
Because we're so, as humans, we're so busy doing shit. Like you're busy doing your thing. We're all busy. And it's like we forget, like,
Yeah, I feel that, but I do pay attention to the animals.
Because of what you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see it a lot more than me. I don't be fucking paying attention to that shit.
Because those squirrels, like, that's one thing I noticed about Denver. The squirrels are different. They're a different color, and their tails are bigger.
So they'll probably beat the shit out of a Texas squirrel, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's with a rabbit. I didn't know that. I've never had that. I would try that.
What? Never had rabbit?
That's rattlesnake.
With sauce. It said with
That's probably how they fill in.
Because that's what I'm saying. Because there's not much meat on a fucking rattlesnake. It's probably like, it's probably stuffed in it, huh?
Shit.
I would try it. It looks good.
I've tried a lot of shit.
To your name.
Like I've tried squid.
I've had it before.
What else? I've tried squid.
I won't eat squid no more.
Oh, squid. I fucking.
Why is that?
They're too intelligent, dude. We've learned way too much about them.
Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
They're like smart.
Maybe it'll
fry that bitch
do
up.
something to you.
No, if it was served to me, I would eat because it tastes really good.
But I want to eat it how the Koreans eat it, like
live,
bro. Like they drop it in the thing live, right? And then sometimes when they like bite the fucking head, they get the fucking like black shit come out. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Did you ever watch 1,000 Ways to Die?
Nah, I didn't watch that shit.
Did it touch in their throat?
Yeah, there was like one of the ways to die. So it was like this like Korean family, and it was like this guy was meeting his girlfriend's family for the first time, and her dad was a hard ass, and he was like, "If you're a real man, you're gonna eat this squid raw." Right now, whole.
So fuck that.
Yeah, and it was like a how they have fucking traditions. So he fucking ate it, was doing fine, and then the shit crawled back up his throat and it suffocated him, and then it came out.
Which is fucked up because that could really fucking happen. Like
that's why you're not supposed to.
Oh shit! I didn't know it was based off of true events.
They advise you not to eat them raw or live.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't eat them live. I'll cook that motherfucker live though. I'll drop the motherfucker in the skillet. Fuck that.
Yeah, those things are smart.
And that fucking shit started. Like, have you like? There's this one guy. It was crazy. He's a YouTuber. He's big too, like big, and he does that shit. So he's a fisherman out there. So he gets like squid and conch and snail and all this shit that I wish I could get my hands on, but I can't. And he's sitting there fucking dropping that shit, and I was like, hey, like, what kind of ingredients you use? And I'm, because I'm thinking there's a language barrier. So I'm like, hey, what kind of ingredients you use so I can go pick this shit up? And he actually responded. I was like, holy fuck! But every time he has a squid, he just drops that bitch in there, and you just see it just die. And I'm just like. Yep,
that's my conundrum. I wish I could hunt my shit more and like, because I would personally hunt an octopus or a squid and eat it.
All I can say is that if we did, we would be way healthier.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be. Well, I mean, then the animals would die more humanely because when you have like factory farming and shit,
and we would have fresh food instead of fucking food that's been fucked with before we get our hands on it. Pretty much, is like food is like drugs. It's like I got coke, I got it straight from the cartel. It's fucking. I'm gonna step on it so many fucking times before you get it. That's how our food is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to Robin, man. His shit's straight from his farm. He sells it out there on.
That's good shit. That's good shit. Like, I mean, and our shit stepped on when like you go get an egg from like Market Street and then you go get a real fucking egg straight off the farm. You taste the difference. There is a big difference.
Oh yeah, man. Those things
big difference.
A lot of antibiotics.
Big difference. You know what I mean?
Those things have been kicked.
And I mean, it's no. What is it? It's no. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
That's where I try to advocate for. I try to advocate for the fair.
It's one of the things where it's like it's not like everybody knows by now or should know that the government and shit fucks with our food. I mean, it's been all in our face for like years now. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Support local farmers.
For sure.
Robin Meats out here in Lubbock, Texas.
I mean,
because his meats for me.
Because I mean, shit, like
cheap. Can you look that up on Instagram, please, Robin?
But it's one of the things that it's like it's been scientifically proven that like the food that we as humans, Americans, digest.
That's processed.
It's all fucked, but it's been fucked over with and fucked with so much.
MIN something, I don't know.
So
his last name is his first name's Robin. His last name's him. Shit. God damn it. Let me go see. Sorry yourself. Alpha Savage, I'm trying to.
No. I'm over here. I got my phone. I'm waiting for.
Did he delete his Instagram?
Or was it just Ring Bar Ranch?
Oh, that's what it is. No. Well, Ring Bar Ranch is.
Nigga out here making money, boy.
It is an Instagram, so it's just like a Ring Bar Ranch.
Ring
Bar. Oh, he's on fucking Instagram. I mean, on Facebook.
Sorry.
Ring Bar Ranch right there, Lucy.
I'm finna make like $300 doing some stupid shit.
Well, don't say it on here.
Nah, it's okay. This
Go
person,
to that freezer.
this person hit me up. It said, "I'd like you to write a song for my son, his upcoming birthday. Just a simple 2 minutes. Willing to pay me $300.
Nice.
Finna do that shit."
Here you go. 352 Woodrow Road, 79423. They're open on the weekends. Just west of Indiana. Oh, now I know where that's at. Tenderloin steak, bone-in ribeye, ossobuco, so you can make that shit that they make on the office.
Hey.
Short ribs, fajita meat for all you Mexicans or wannabe Mexicans. I can't read those shit.
Hey, but
Tomahawk.
the fucking Michoacana fucking meat be fucking slapping, boy. That's where I go get my fajita meat, nigga. That shit.
I get like a certain
Slap.
taco meat. It's like a red ass meat. I don't
me
know.
too.
And I
Yep.
put, like, when I make it, I put like a can of Modelo on it. It's really fucking good.
Shout out to those Mexicans.
Yeah.
Almost said a racial slur. Sorry.
But at the end of the day, I got love for them niggas because they do the shit that no one else does, and I have nothing but the utmost respect. So it's not like I'm saying
really
to be
are out there.
disrespectful. I mean, they're the one. That's why
Monday through Monday.
That's why I get fucking really fucking pissed and heated when certain shit is shown to the world on how like people treat them, because it's like you got to think about it. Like, you're trying to leave your situation to do better for yourself, and not only that, you're coming to America, and then people want to bitch and say, "Oh, they're coming to take our jobs." Well, it's like, motherfucker, if you working hard, you don't got shit to worry about, but you a lazy piece of shit. And as Americans, I can say we are lazy piece of shit. So don't get mad when somebody want to better themselves and they come over here and they work harder than you. Mm-hmm. Shit, if you know whatever you want in life, you got to work hard. Like, get the fuck out of here.
For every opportunity out there, somebody wants it just as bad
or more,
and they're willing to work harder for it. So why not?
Yes.
So right now, especially in construction, there's a lot of work out there, but no one wants to work right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like, there's plenty of jobs out there too.
I couldn't do it. Like I work hard, but I couldn't do shit. I couldn't do that shit.
I don't even want to.
I couldn't do, and it's not even that I don't want to. Is that if I really honestly physically could, I would, but I can't. Yeah. Like one, I'm flat footed, so I can't really be on my feet more than 10 hours, or my feet are just fucked. So them niggas be out there from sun up to sundown.
That's what I'm saying. They don't even take the weekends off.
Right?
They're there every day.
Every day. So it's like,
shout out to them.
You better leave my peoples alone, bro.
Hell, I don't know how my dad has done it for as many years as
right.
he's done it.
like my dad's dad came from Matamoros over here to Texas, didn't have shit, worked for a construction company, and fucking worked his way up from being a nobody to somebody. And then he fucking turned around and built his own fucking house with his own two hands. Literally his own two fucking hands. From the ground up, he got like a spot that had like 2 lots that was big enough for like 2 houses, and built his own fucking house and a little fucking shop in the back.
I want to learn how to do that because I don't want to.
Had nothing but respect for. He hated my ass though. He was always talking shit to me. He was mad because I was at that age where
because of how you acted?
No. It was because like I was understanding when I was younger. I could understand Spanish a lot better, and I could speak it a little bit, but not as good. And he would get pissed off because I couldn't speak it as good to where we could have a conversation. So he'd always cuss me the fuck out. Like always.
Those are some harsh men, man.
He was tough. He was strong.
Blame them, though?
He was tough and strong.
Can't really blame him.
He was stuck in his fucking ways. That he got so old. They was like, "Hey, you can't drive no more." So they took his fucking keys. He fucking went and got like his riding lawnmower. Fucking tinkered with that bitch. He did something to it. Put a fucking trailer hitch on it, and he would fucking go to Home Depot, bro. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck, dude. He didn't give a fuck.
Good for him. Yeah. That's awesome.
Love it.
Roy, would you ever do tile work?
No, dude,
It sucks.
This is the extent of the manual labor I'll do.
It sucks,
Really?
bro.
Yeah,
It sucks.
dude.
And then especially when like you do it on the floor and the motherfuckers come up to you and they're like, oh, well, use these knee pads. The knee pads make it fucking worse.
Nah, we still always use knee pads.
Fuck that. Every time I've used knee pads, dude, I get the fuck up. I can't walk because I'm like, my knees are fucking shot to shit.
No,
Towel work sucks.
Either way, just being on your knees, like even if you're wearing knee pads, like it just
See, like,
just all your weight on your knees, like that's
see, like when you towel like a bathroom, it's easy and it's fun. But when you're doing like a floor
When
or
it's
some
your
shit,
job,
huh?
when it's your job and you're always doing it.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
you know what's crazy? I was finna post something earlier on my, I think I did like last time I posted like me like installing like a kitchen sink. And like today there was like a big ass hole in the wall, like in the ceiling. And I have the video. I was gonna post it like how to like if you need to fix it or like a hole in the wall, but I just didn't do it. I got
watching
busy.
that sink video.
Yeah, I fucking dropped a whole fucking sink and I was like, bloop. Shit was cool.
A lot of people, man.
I like doing shit like that.
The one thing I did do, and maybe in the future I'll learn more than likely, is welding. I'm gonna learn welding.
makes,
like that's a
makes
very-
good ass money.
Especially if you do underwater welding.
Not even necessarily for a job, just so I can like do it at my house.
No, fuck yeah. I would love
Build
to know
my
how to
own, like,
weld.
fans
Yeah.
and shit.
So like my brother-in-law, he has a barbecue pit and like we
That
had
too.
he wanted like a smoke box on it. And his neighbor's fucking like a jack of all trades. The neighbor was like, I got this shit. Motherfucker comes out in fucking flip-flops, bro. Like flip-flops, no glasses on. And he just gets to fucking welding, bro. And he welded all that shit.
Jen's favorite human being, he welded a fucking badass, like it was like a gun-shaped grill. It
Right.
was cool as shit, man.
See, and then I know, did you see like I have like those barrels now?
Yeah.
So that had to get welded. Which, by the way, if people don't know, a barrel
Go to Alpha 7.
is how, I don't know if I have it on, I don't have it up, but a barrel is how you traditionally, how barbecue started.
That's how a lot of
It
Mexicans
started
do it.
in a barrel. And let me tell you something. I love that fucking thing. I got that for my birthday. That was by far the best fucking gift I ever got.
my big G, he still has his barrel
I fucking can drop,
that probably gave us lead poisoning.
I'm trying to think. I can drop ribs in that bitch and the temp will get up so fucking high and it'll just sit just right.
I'm gonna sell out and give me a Traeger. I need a Traeger.
No,
grill.
don't do that. Don't do that. That is so lame.
I
dude.
need a grill. I don't really grill. I'm scared. to
Okay.
grill.
Something
Okay.
like this.
Yeah, it was, but it
Yeah,
was a lot.
I gotta.
It was a lot more
stand up.
rustic, so you could tell it. That kind of almost looks fake.
Yeah. See, I have a stand up one.
That don't even look like metal.
Yeah.
It was.
But no, see, the only thing I don't like about the Kragers is that like, well, and like for a person like you who don't barbecue, it's like,
Yeah, I
okay,
really
you know
don't.
what, you do it. But the motherfuckers who sit there and say that they barbecue, motherfucker, you don't barbecue if you have a Krager. I'm sorry, because that shit is easy. All you do is put the pellets in,
smoke
you
pellet-
set the fucking
pellet.
timer, you set the temp or whatever you want, and you just leave, and it does the work for you. You don't have to open it up and make sure you spray it with fucking like when we're doing ribs, we'll open it up and like we'll spray that bitch with apple juice.
Nice.
You know what I mean? To keep but with a Krager, you just set it and then you just leave. Mind you, the food gonna come out good. Yes, it's gonna taste good, but
Yeah, it's
something about that barbecue. It's something about that barbecue and just
If you know
it
me,
hits.
you know I'm a Joe Rogan stan. He posted on his Instagram not too long ago how he's been barbecuing with wood barbecuing, and I was like,
that's how we do it.
you know what?
That's how we do it.
That's all I needed to see, because now I'm gonna start doing that.
That's how we do it, bro. We go and we get like cherry wood, we get pecan wood and shit like that and shit.
So you bet your ass this Sunday. That's
Shit.
what I'm doing.
Every time I barbecue, everybody wants to come over to my house.
Yeah, you told us you were gonna.
I
throw
know,
some-
dude. I just, bro, and you know what's crazy is that I really don't like people. That is it's not y'all. Obviously, if I didn't like y'all, I wouldn't be here. But I really don't like people. So it's like having everybody hit me up.
I would
then-
almost argue
Do you want
that.
some?
No, I'm okay.
I would almost argue that a winter barbecue might be better than a summer barbecue. Because it's gonna
I
be
agree.
cold.
I agree.
And we can all be by the fire.
I agree. Yep,
We could just be drinking beer.
I agree. And and in my house, I got a fireplace on the inside of my house, so I just light that bitch up.
Is it just you and your wife there?
Yeah, me, my wife, and my mother-in-law. I take
Nice.
care of my mother-in-law. I'm a big advocate on you taking care of the elderly.
I ain't put my. I would never put my mom in a home,
nope,
dude.
never. I never fucking will, because I look at it like this: your mom sat there and took care of you and made sure that you didn't die, wiped your ass every day, made sure you had clothes on your fucking back, and did everything they could to make sure you were okay and that you were good. So when your parent gets older, I feel like it is the child's responsibility to fucking say, you know what, I'm taking care of my parents until they can't.
It's literally the very least you can do for your family.
Exactly. As a way of just showing I appreciate every single fucking thing you did for me in my life.
I feel like that might be like the only gesture you can do to almost repay your parents.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if my mom's bipolar, dementia. I don't give a fuck if she shits herself 20 times a day. She ain't going to no fucking house. Yeah. I'll figure it out.
Also, like, if that's not enough for you heartless people out there,
I'll figure it out.
The rule, like, not the rule. There was a statistic that said you don't last more than a year and a half. That's the average lifespan you last in a home, is a year and a half. And unfortunately, my dad had to put my granny in a home for other reasons because she was just like, she just couldn't, whatever. We're not here to point fingers, but she died within that time frame. And I was like, you know what? I will never put my mother in a home.
Nope. Don't do
Dave, sorry for you, dog. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't do it. Yeah, don't. Nah, fuck that.
Roy?
Fuck that. I was gonna work at a place like that, and then there was 2 reasons that fucked me up. One, I can't. I do have a heart at the end of the day, and and like sometimes you come across old people who are just so fucking cool, and then I couldn't do it because I was like, what if I show up to work today and that'd be the day that person died? That's gonna fuck me up.
Like, you would get so attached.
You know what I mean? That's like, gonna fuck me up.
I do hair, and like I have all these fucking cool ass clients, but my favorites are my viejitos.
Oh, my favorite viejito just died. Damn it.
Oh, yeah. But literally, like, that is the best conversation you're gonna have.
Right.
They're the coolest stories.
So much, yes.
They have the funniest fucking sense of humor.
Yes.
They're awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the other reason why I couldn't work at this place, because 1, like I said, because of that, and then 2, because like it was at a place where it was predominantly white. And,
oh my god!
And as soon, I'm not even working there. I'm going there for the interview, and this fucking lady was like, "Hey, little nigger boy," she was like, "Can you go get me a cup of this and that?" And I looked at her like, "Bitch, I don't even fucking work here." Like, and then I said, "Fuck that! I ain't finna be called nigger boy and slave boy and fucking."
Those are just stuck in their ways.
Fucking and shit. I was like, hell. I was like, hell no.
Look, dude.
Hell no.
I'm sorry, but that's funny.
No, it's funny. No, it's funny. It is, bro. I was like, fuck that. I was like, nah, you ain't finna be having. I ain't finna have these white people thinking they back at the fucking plantation. They just gonna tell me what the fuck to do. Don't wanna, you know what I mean? Fuck that. Like, hell no. I told
hey dude,
they were gonna pay me like $26 because they knew that I was gonna get put through so much bullshit. But I know me, and it's like at the end of the day, I respect old people. I love old people, but at the end of the day, I'm the type of person where if you disrespect me, I don't give a fuck how old you is. I will disrespect your ass back. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? No, I was like, fuck this.
That's not cool.
Hell no, dude. It cracked me. You know what I mean? It cracked me up because I like as I walked away, I laughed about it. I was like, that bitch is crazy. But at the end of the day, it's one of them things where I have a more of a open. I'm not closed-minded, and it's like I looked at it like I understand that she was born in a time where that was acceptable. Maybe she wasn't being mean. She just, you know what I mean? You know what? Exactly, and that's what I took it as. You know, I didn't take it as like, oh, she's just fucking racist.
Yeah.
You know, but
it's just the older generation is just so stuck in their ways. Like I have Mexican relatives that say some off-the-wall shit.
Man, me too.
But it's like I can't put it past them because I'm like, that's just what you'll know. And
they're worse.
No, like they don't mean it in a bad way.
When my mom got with my dad's people was not going for that shit, you know, because she's black and he's Mexican, and like, yeah, that's just, as some people are just old in their ways, like me, like with my girl's people, like they are very traditional Mexican people. Like, well, my girl has 2 sides. Like her dad's side of the family, they're more like cholos, laid back, party, have a good time, get fucked up, and her mom's side is more of like traditional, you know, no fucking tattoos, no fucking piercings, no this and that. So imagine when they see me, holes in my ears, fingernails painted, hair colored, tattoos. Yeah. At first they was not having that shit. Then they realized, oh damn, this nigga Mexican for real. He just weird. He's just weird.
We once went to my grandpa's hometown where he was born. It's a place called Thrall, Texas. It's by Taylor, Texas, in the Austin area. And my grandpa had wanted to, real quick, my grandpa, he was born here, but Spanish was his first language.
Right.
But he didn't learn English until he worked at this this all black nightclub at the hometown. And so he was wanting to go to this place where he knew someone.
Right. Well,
we went to the house and there was this like older black guy that was there. And my grandpa, you know, he was, you know, at that time, he rolled down the window and he just went, "Hey, colored boy." Like, didn't mean anything wrong. Right. But like us, we're like, "Hey, don't fucking say that."
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah.
Like, we are about to get our ass beat right now.
Older white man say, refer to black people as colored. Like I remember one time
that color fella.
They were just having a conversation. He's like, "You know them colored boys," and I was just like, "I do, but I don't know if you should say that." Cool, man. Like, I wonder what you say about me. Damn, fuck, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I just, like I said, honest to God, I wish I was lying, but I'm not. I just had a very Mexican upbringing. Like even the schools I went to, like the school that I went to in Houston was Sharpstown Middle School, predominantly black and Mexican. White was like the fucking outcast. You're white at that school, you were an outcast. You were like the 2%. And then what you have my black ass not clicking up with the black people. Where am I? I'm with the Mexican people. Trying to join La Primera, trying to join Southwest Cholos because I wanted to be with the fucking gang. Niggas beat my ass and didn't let me join. Why? Because I was black. but for real, but that's just, I don't know. That's just what it is. And it's crazy because like people, I get a lot of shit. I've been getting a lot of shit because one, I'm black. I don't date black women, or I've dated black women, but I've never I'm not married to one and all kind of shit. So especially when you're biracial, you get people looking at you fucking ugly, like ugly. I've had people say some fucked up shit to me. Like I had this one white girl, her dad was on the phone and he was like, "Yeah, I heard you're shacked up with some nigger. If you think you're gonna bring them nappy, like if he gets you pregnant, don't you think you're gonna bring them nappy headed fucking I was fucking cracking up, boy. That shit had me laughing because I'm like, wow, people really got that much fucking heart. And in my head, because I look at it like, so you mean to tell me you'd rather your person, your daughter or whatever, to be with someone who's a piece of shit, but your same color that beats the fuck out of them? And it's like, I mean, I was still a piece of shit. I ain't beat nobody, but I was still a piece of shit. But it's like, damn, tell me how you really feel. And then one time me and my girl was at the mall. It was at this mall, and this black lady, she had her 3 daughters with her, and she was like, look, she was like, that's why you can't get a black man, because it's girls like that keep taking them.
Oh shit.
Straight so up, bro. My girl flipped her shit. I just get mean mugged from old Mexican men. And that shit be funny because they be looking at me like this, and I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm here. But thank God, I don't know. It's funny because I just can't, I can't be racist. I love every fucking body. Honest to God, I do. I do.
Same.
I really fucking do. I'm black, but I love black people. Niggas get on my nerves just as much as niggas get on niggas' nerves. I love white people.
Can somebody get an N-word count on this, please?
I'm probably up to 50.
I get a free shirt.
Probably up to 50. I cannot stop saying that word. No, I mean, not even just because this is podcast. It's like an everyday thing. Like my girl and her people they did not say it. And then I joined the family and I had all them niggas saying it.
Just because you were saying it?
Just because I said, her mom is like I said, her mom is like my mother-in-law. She's fucking she's cool because she's one of them people who they're old, but they hip. One time I was telling her something, she was like, "Stop the cap." And I looked at her like, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
What the fuck? And then, she'll eat something. She's like, "Man, he's a low key busting." I'm looking at her like, the fuck? But when I got in the family, it was always, it's a part of
Reginald?
It's a part of, don't.
Oh, sorry, my fault. That's not what they call me. Well, hey, Reggie.
No, they call me Reynaldo. To be honest.
Hey, Ronaldinho.
And then so out of nowhere, what you call it? I walked in and her mom, just like today, I walked in the house and her mom's like, "What's up, my nigga?" And we just started laughing about it because it's just fucking funny because it's her saying it. But so yeah.
If a non-black man said that word to you that you didn't know, you wouldn't be mad. They were just like, "What's up?"
No, because at the end of the day, it's one of them things, bro. It's you got to understand that certain people, I mean, It all depends because let me say it like this. I grew up where like I've known white people who have lived I was raised in Third Ward, and that's in Houston, Third Ward CUNY homes. So it's like it's pretty much the fucking trenches, right? We got white people that's living in that area with me, struggling with me. All of their neighbors is black. Their kids' friends are black. So it becomes one of the things where it's like when I say like you can't get mad at a white person for saying it because you never know where the fuck that person came from. I mean, sometimes you can see. I mean, you can definitely tell a thug white person from a white person that's not a thug, obviously. And the white people that are thugs is because they say that shit because that's all they know, and they don't say it to be mean or ugly. It's just that's how they grew up. So you can't really get mad. And then I don't look at it weird when Mexican people say it, because personally I always look at black and brown the same. At the end of the day, when I mean the same as that we always got each other. Nobody else got us. We have to look out for each other.
Yeah, it's not my word, not my place. But from my perspective, everybody grew up saying it.
Right.
Everybody did. Around here in this area, anyways. And it's not, and it's also New York people or LA,
right?
Whatever.
Yeah, fuck them. Yeah, fuck everybody else. Yeah,
fuck you guys. But
Texas is the best.
In this part of Texas, everybody kind of said it. And it didn't seem until just recently that people started getting upset about it. And
more, I guess, because of all the other stuff that's been happening in the world. I think that's what makes it worse now. The word of somebody else saying it. But when it comes to black and brown, I'll be straight up honest about it. I feel like, and people can crucify me all they want, I'm always been the one to speak my mind and say what the fuck I say. But I feel like white people, not all white people, but most white people, when you're in a world where you have all these advantages, and what am I trying to say? Like you have all these advantages, and you have all these like upper leg up over everybody else. When it comes down to it, I always feel like nobody cares about us at the end of the day. So that's why I've always looked at black people and brown people as the same, because it's like, we have to look out for each other, because who else is looking out for us? The white people ain't looking out for us. At the end of the day, I'm sorry, it's the truth. The white people ain't looking out for us. They run this fucking world. They gonna do what the fuck they want to do,
they're definitely trying to hold on to the power they have now.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where it's just like when I come around Mexican people that say it don't fuck with me, it don't bother me, because at the end of the day, I look at them as if they have the same skin color as me, and I already feel like I'm Mexican, so it's like, shit, you got the same skin color as me off rip. So it is what it is. But now if you get a fucking Chad who's fucking had a good life, good upbringing, everything going for him, never had an issue, never had to struggle, didn't grow up where black people and Mexican people were and everything like that. It's like, dude, why the fuck are you saying it? You're just saying it because you think it's cool, or you're saying it whatever for every reason. Fuck off and get slapped. But besides that, I don't give a fuck. And that goes for other races too. You got Chinese people that grew up in the slums. You got Indian people Indian people grow up in the slums, and then the motherfuckers and it's fucked up as it is, they got a little money, so they always normally have the convenience stores, but Indian people be right there with niggas sometimes struggling. And when I mean niggas, I mean black and brown, like sitting there struggling too. So I know some Indian people who say, nigga, get your ass out of my store. Like,
yeah.
Like, it is what it is.
It's the reality of it.
It's just the reality of it, for real.
Hell, I've seen some Asians that are like hella cholo.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
I don't like it. I don't. I don't give a fuck what people do. I don't give a fuck what people say. It don't bother me. Like when people want to say this and that and the other, it don't hurt my feelings. You can say whatever you want.
Say whatever you want.
But N-word's not my place to say, but I don't give a fuck. It always comes down to principle to me, man. I'm like, why are you gonna tell me what I can and can't say?
Right? Yeah.
I hate that shit. I don't like that. Yeah. But I mean,
And I mean, okay, just like for instance, I have a good friend, my best fucking friend. His name is Austin. He's a white guy. Now, mind you, he says it all the fucking time. And he didn't grow up in the streets and shit like that, but it's funny because certain people, when it comes to like the hood shit, certain people earn stripes. And my nigga Austin has earned his stripes where he can go to a black fucking cookout with his white fucking ass and be like, what's up, my nigga? And it is what it is. For real. he the only white person in most city that I know that would be like, "What's up, my nigga?" And you just gonna have to keep fucking walking because it is what it is. Because he stands on his shit. Nice. And that's my boy. That is my best friend. He's the one that fucking helped me out when I was homeless. So I love him to death. We've been friends for 10 years.
Still live over there?
He ain't never switched up on me. I ain't never switching up on him. Like when I say like a best friend, like they all, your parents always say like all them people around you ain't your fucking friends. Well, when my mom kicked me out, she was always telling me like motherfuckers that hanging out with me wasn't my friend. He was the only fucking friend that was like, "Hey Reggie, like come stay at my house." And his mom was like, and I love his mom. His mom is like my mom, but his mom was like, "He can't stay here." And he told his mom straight to her face, like, "If Reggie can't stay, I'm out." And I looked at that nigga like, damn. And I cried about this shit. And I was like, you know what, Reggie? I said, no matter what the fuck I do in life, no matter how far I go in life, I can't never leave that nigga behind. So it came down for me to get my driver's license. I failed my driver's license on purpose, told that nigga, go get online and do the test so we can both go and I'll take you. And we both went to go get our license. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. When I was on drugs, fucked up, wanting to kill myself, he was right there getting fucked up with me. So at the end of the day, I always felt like he's the only person that really knew my pain at the time. So I love that nigga to death. That is my boy. I would give my kidney for that nigga.
What's he doing these days?
He, honestly, and we were talking about it and how happy we are that we came so far. He is doing good. He's on a boat as like a tankerman. Oh, so he makes a fuck ton of money now. He has a kid. He had a wife. That didn't work out. Fuck her.
Life happens.
And but we're good. And we were laughing yesterday. We talked for like 6 hours because we were talking. And then I was like, dang, nigga, you remember we was fucking going and jumping, breaking into people's houses, and we were doing all this crazy shit. And I was like, look at us now. I was like, you got your own shit. I got my own fucking house. Like, because at the end of the day, like when we moved to Missouri City, it was like our parents have money, a little bit of good money to where we're not in the hood. And then everything went left and Mo City became the hood. So that's my boy. That is my right hand man. Like through and through. Like for sure. And we were just laughing because we're like, dang, like just yesterday we were getting fucked up, smoking like 8 blunts, popping all these pills, doing all this shit. And it's like now we're taking care of our business and shit. So it kind of makes me happy that I wasn't that person that was like, oh, I'm just going to go off and get my shit together and then just have you sit here. Because like when he was going through his issue with drugs, like when you have a person that is on drugs or hooked on drugs, it's like, even though you love that person, there's nothing you can do to help that person. That person has to help themselves. So I was watching this nigga like spiral down, and it's awesome to see that he like got off that shit and we both did good. He's better than me because he don't do none of that shit. I'm still stupid sometimes, but I've been better for like 3 to 4 months. So
he's only had one beer. So
and I just had one beer. So I kind of broke my straight ass shit. So, but
I didn't force it on him.
No, he didn't force it. Roy's a good guy.
Don't get mad at me.
So
that's too light.
But I've been, and that's what I'm saying. Like but honest to God, like I've been going through so much shit, and that's why I didn't go to your deal that you had, because I'm the type of person where if you're having a good time, I'm the type of person where I'm not going to show up to something if I'm not in a good mood. Because I'm not because I'm not a negative Nancy. I don't want to show up and then rub it off on you, or me being as fucked up as I was, have somebody look at me or whatever and I flip the fuck out and I just make an excuse to beat the fuck out of somebody at your event. So that's where I didn't go. I've been honestly going through a lot of shit, and I just been isolating myself from everybody. So it's funny because like that's why I always say the internet is the internet. I can post a picture today and you think, oh, I'm so happy and shit, when really I'm going through shit. So I mean, I'll say it because I'm real. So my issue is that one, I'm trying to think. And if my brother, if he by any chance see this shit, I love you. But he he tried to commit suicide and he overdosed. And they got him. He's good or whatever the case it is. But he's going through a lot of shit, and I can't help him because he has to help himself. And at the end of the day, I want everybody here to know that just because you fuck up don't make you a fuck up. Remember that. Everybody remember that, please. Because he feels like he's a fuck up and he's not a fuck up. So going through that, then, you know, I got a niece. I don't know if you've seen like the little baby I posted. I got a niece, so I'm a Theo now. So it's just like a whole bunch of shit. And it's just like, so what I do is I be by myself. I don't show. I mean, I'm already introvert. Everybody knows that shit already.
You didn't do anything anyways already. You know what I mean? You barely showed up anyways.
Right. So you know, so I'm at a better place.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm here now today, because I'm like, you know what, let me pop out and shit like that and whatever. Because I have been so far like making music. That keeps my mind off of shit. I'm still making music every day.
We didn't even get into that.
Every day. So we didn't get into that.
No. Oh yeah, dude. Look, man, I'll keep you real. You know, I never lie. I don't fucking lie on this thing. I've had a good life, dog.
Right.
In all aspects.
Right.
Last week was one of the shittiest fucking times, and I still feel it.
That's why I hit you up.
So when what you've just been saying has fucking struck me like a goddamn. It's to watch you. I don't know, because that guy was my best friend almost too. Like you're saying, you can't do nothing about that.
Yeah.
Fuck, it sucks.
It sucks.
And,
sucks,
and he paid the price for it.
It sucks, bro.
That's what I was gonna say though. Look, it's all fine and dandy. You might live for a long time, but when your time's up, man, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
and that's what happened to my buddy. That pain comes, dog.
And that's why I got love for you, because like at the end of the day, I'm the type of person where it's fucked up, but it's what it is what it is. Anytime anybody in the city, and I say in the city, but in the city or anywhere back home, when they have an issue or they need someone to talk to, I'm the person that they come to. But when it comes to me, I have nobody. But I do respect, like for instance, like you didn't know that I was probably going through shit, because I don't say nothing and I don't broadcast it, because I'm not one of the people who are gonna make a Facebook post or who's gonna make an Instagram post. But like you would send me this nigga Roy would send me random shit. Like he would be on the toilet.
Oh yeah.
And it's shit like that even if it's for like a split second, it would take my mind off of shit. And then he don't know it, but in my head I'm like, thank you, Roy, for sending that stupid ass shit, because that's a second, that's a 2-minute laugh that I got that I needed, that I didn't know that I needed. Mm-hmm. And it's certain people like you, I think there's another person named like BJ, and there's like a few other people like Riley and whatever, which I love Riley.
Shout out to him.
He's just a sweetheart. But
yeah, he is.
He really is. He's a good person. But it's like, damn, thank y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like for real. And that's why like when I saw you posting what you was posting, I was like, I didn't know, but I'm the type of person where like, you know, I've dealt with death so much that I don't like to just straight out ask people like, oh, did this person die? You know what I mean? So I just, when I hit you up, I said, hey, you good? I seen what you post. You know, I was like, let me know if you need anything type shit. And then I just left it as that. Just to let you know that like I see you, I hear you, I care if you need me. Because at the end of the day, as men makes it seem that we are weak or we're whatever when we want to share our feelings or we want to cry. But like at the end of the day, it's like as men, we always feel like we don't have nobody to turn to. I mean, yeah, we have like our person or whatever, but sometimes we need somebody outside of our person. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I always try to reach out.
I never thought I'd be one of those persons to make a post either, but I did. I don't know why I did.
Right.
Or maybe to share.
See, and that's why
he was when he meant to me, because I shared so much of him to the world because he didn't have social media, so I would always share who he was. So that's maybe why I would always have that attitude too. I'm like, I'm not going to share.
Yeah, right.
I fucking did. I did anyway. So I'm guilty of that too. Because
and I mean, at the end of the day, I say that shit, but I didn't blatantly say it. But when I posted this one, that was me sharing what I was feeling, because that was me dealing with my brother. Like when I put like, you got this, don't give up on yourself, because I ain't give up on you. You know what I mean? That was me going through shit, but not broadcasting it, because you know, I'm the type of person where I'm just not finna like my girl. She'll probably tell me some bad shit that happens. It fucks my whole mood up when I hear bad news. That's why I don't watch the news or anything. She'll be like, babe, did you hear about all these people getting shot up? I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like I don't like, you know what I mean? I don't want to hear it. So I don't want to put that out. So I don't. But
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, like I have like a few people that I know I can call, but I just don't. Just because I don't want to feel like a burden. So, but that's what I've been going through. Like I said, my brother, he's good. He's getting the help that he needs. So all I can do is
Does he live here?
Nuh-uh.
And
I was gonna move him. Here, but at the end of the day, it wasn't the right thing to do for my sanity and everything else I got going on around me. So I had to make that hard decision to be like, nigga, no, you can't be with me. You can't stay with me. And that's my brother. But sometimes you do things in life where, you know, it is what it is. You know, and like I tried to explain to him, it doesn't mean that I don't love you, but that also means that I'm not finna put up with your shit.
how old is he?
He's 18. Yep. So
Sometimes like you just have to give like the toughest love. Like
yeah, you know, and then and then he was telling me like, well, you know, I don't have a place to stay. I'm going to be homeless. I'm going to be this and that. And I had to tell him like, right where you are in life, I've been there. Like literally same age, same shit, having to be homeless, wanting to kill yourself. Like I've been there. And like, you know, and some people are stronger than others, you know? And I mean, thank God that night that I took that fucking ecstasy laced in coke and I was drinking and doing all the other shit. Thank God didn't kill me that day. Cause I should have died. Like for sure. The amount of alcohol I took on a fucking double stack fucking ecstasy pill laced in coke, I should have died that night. And I didn't, for a reason. You know, because I was literally trying to kill myself because I felt like, well, fuck it. My mom doesn't care about me. She kicked me out. Don't nobody call. Don't nobody check up on me. I'm tired of sleeping at the fucking park. I'm tired of fucking asking my friend to take a shower. So why care? Like, I was like, why care? Like, fuck it. So I stopped caring about me and, you know, and I tried, wasn't successful, you know, but I kept trying, you know, and I thank God that I'm here, you know. And I just tried to explain to him that like, look, nigga, shit's hard. It gets tough. Like this life shit isn't easy. Don't nobody have the answers. Not no, the fucking Bible don't have the answers to how life is going to be for you or what you're going to go through. So I was like, you're just going to have to figure that shit out. And then the next fucking day I get a call from the hospital, the same fucking hospital I was born at, which fucked me up even more, you know, because where I was born at is where he could have died at. And then I get the news and I'm like, fuck. So fucked me up. And what also fucks me up is that my brother, I love him to death, but this is the truth. It's like, you know, you can want better for somebody, but they got to want it for themselves. And unfortunately, he doesn't want it for himself. And that's what fucks me up, you know, and then, you know, and I can't get on his ass for certain shit that he does because I've done it, you know? So that's what's fucked me up, but it fucked me up real bad, but that and then other shit. So, but I finally got past it. And like as of right now, I'm still dealing with my brother. Like right now he's at the hospital, but mentally, emotionally, I'm at a better space. So that's what I've been going through for the past few months of just shit. With you know, and then like I said, I'm a Theo now, so having a baby in my face and then having to hit that switch and cut it off and be all smiles and all giggles and shit, it sucks. Cause I'm a type of person where if I'm fucking pissed, everybody's gonna know I'm pissed. If I'm sad, everybody's gonna know I'm sad. Like I can't hide my emotions. Like I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if motherfuckers say it's some girl shit or some bitch shit. I don't give a fuck. I cry. You know what I mean? Fuck y'all. fuck y'all. I cry. You know,
last week was the first time I think I cried like that in my life.
Shit, man. Shit.
It's not good to hold that shit in.
It's not good, bro. It's not good. And that's what I've learned over the years, because I'm the type of person where I will hold on. And I do this in my relationship, in my marriage. I do this where I will hold on to how I truly fucking feel. And then once I explode, I explode.
Boy, oh boy.
And it's not pretty. It's not pretty. And I be feeling like a dick because sometimes I'm bringing up shit that happened 2 years ago that I never said, that been eating me away subconsciously. And then she's looking at me like, well, nigga, where the fuck is this coming from?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I feel
you know, like my poor baby. But no, at the end of the day, yeah, that, you know, death is crazy because, you know, my girl, I look at her face and she lost her dad. And, you know, a few years ago, and it's every day I see it in her face and it's like, fuck, Especially when you have people around you that loves you and they can't do shit, or you see people that you love that you can't do shit for them. That's the shittiest part, because it's like no matter what the fuck you say, it's not good enough. That's why I always say money ain't shit. Like money don't mean shit to me, because guess what? You can have all the money in the world, but you can't bring back the person that mean the most to you.
Boy, oh boy.
You know, that's why I don't give a fuck about money. I don't. Like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I can buy this. Yeah, I can buy that temporary shit. But guess what? You can't.
Yeah, from the other side of that perspective, it's like, that's how I am right now. Like, I don't mean to be an asshole. You can't tell me nothing right now.
Right. Yeah, no,
just,
no.
It sucks.
Yeah, no. I totally agree with that.
It's so fucking crazy how, like, life is like, it's not all, it's peaks and valleys, I guess. That's what people say, right?
Right. Highs and lows.
It fucking sucks sometimes, man.
Yep.
No matter who you are.
And can't nobody
We've been talking about race. We've been talking about age. Who you are, man. It just fucking sucks sometimes. It's...
Yep. And can't nobody in this world tell you how you're supposed to feel or what you're supposed to feel right now. Yeah, I think the one thing I hated the most seeing my wife go through is when people was trying to tell her like it's gonna be okay, and I'm looking at them like, bitch ass nigga, you don't fucking know that. You know, you can't tell somebody how they're supposed to feel or it's gonna be better or whatever, because you know, till this day it fucks with me. Like till this day, like you mind you, you know, this is the man who I worked so hard to gain his fucking respect, and then the day before he dies, he tells me, mind you, I've been with my girl for fucking 10 years. The day before he dies, he tells me, hey, I just want to let you know if anything happened to me, take care of my wife, take care of my daughter, and I love you. And then the next day he fucking dies.
Well, Jesus.
Yeah. So, and I'm keeping it real. Like, fuck the rap shit. I'm keeping it real. So when that shit happened, it fucked me up. Until this day, I still like, back when we used to live in his neighborhood, I used to go into the garage where he had all his shit. And that's where I would go talk to him. And I'll be like, dude, I got to keep my promise to you. Because I break promises. I could have promised you I was going to show up, and I would have broken it back then because that's who I was. But now, because I made that promise to him, I don't break no promises to no one. So it made me, what was it? When we first got our house, I cried like a motherfucker, because it's like, since he's been gone, I've done everything. I kept my promise. I've taken care of your wife. Your wife lives with me. She does not fucking work. Hey, my TV broke. I go buy another one. Hey, this and that. I do I do the same shit he did for her when he was living. I do for her. His daughter don't have to work or don't have to worry for shit. And then when I got that house, I was like, fuck. I was like, I'm keeping my promise. So, but at the end of the day, Roy, you gonna feel how you feel. Don't let nobody tell you how you're supposed to feel.
Serious podcast.
Don't let nobody make you feel like your feelings aren't important or valid, because
that was one of the most important things I learned. Like I said, I cried like I never cried in my life. Yeah, I think it's all right to be sad.
It is.
I hate being sad.
I hate it too.
Yep. It's all right to be sad.
It is.
It's all right to miss somebody, because Tyrone, you son of a bitch. You know how I feel about you. And it's all right to, you know, feel helpless almost, I guess, because I'm going to tell you right now, there ain't nothing nobody can tell me that is going to bring that motherfucker back. We're going to drink Natural Light. That's what we're going to do for you, though. So that's why we're drinking it tonight. We usually drink Bud Light, but
I thought so.
For you, buddy.
Yeah.
For you, my friend. And for everybody else that everybody else lost, man. Yeah. Fucking death fucking sucks. Yep. But living is fun. I like living. Yeah. I like doing these podcasts. Yeah. I like to be the fact that we're feeling. That's why we're alive.
That's why when you have a death around you happen, that's why waking up in the morning is we take that shit for granted. That's why when we wake up in the morning, we gotta really fucking do something. I don't give a fuck what it is, do something. Like, you know, I go to work or whatever the case it is, but that's why, like, you know, certain people would have had some shit like that happen, and they would have probably said, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna stop rapping, fuck it, I'm gonna stop doing my podcast. No, you keep doing something.
Keep on going, buddy.
You got to keep on doing something. My brother was going through that shit. I just kept on making music. I kept doing whatever the fuck I could.
Let me read this part, which was probably the ultimate quote that I think I got from all of this. Sometimes life fucking sucks, and you just got to smile and move forward anyways. That's all you can do.
Yep.
Keep on keeping on,
Keep on trucking. Yeah.
For the ones that have died. Or whatever fucking motivation you need.
Yep.
So, We'll end it on that one, Alpha Savage. I appreciate you.
I like that ending. Yeah, let's end on that note.
Appreciate you coming here.
Yeah, anytime.
Being real with us.
Anytime. I'm trying to get back outside again. So I'm not finna do any shows and shit. Like fuck shows and shit. But
you are still doing music.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everything.
That's good.
Everything. Every genre. Still being weird.
There you go, people. Where can they follow you at?
Instagram.
Where can they listen to you at?
Instagram. All streaming platforms. I'm on that shit.
There you go, people.
Yeah, and I got big things coming 2022 as far as music wise. So
be on the lookout.
Nice.
Bradley.
What's up?
Hey, you need to tell the people out there.
Now just follow me on Instagram at Bradley Noel Garcia.
You still haven't put your short film out.
Yeah, I
was seeing shit about
good.
that.
It's so
It
good.
is actually really good.
I just haven't had time to just like.
Didn't
sit
you
there
go?
and upload
Didn't
it.
you go and like show like a whole?
Yeah.
I went
Yeah,
to.
we went out to watch
I went
Right?
to. I did a few film festivals.
See, I be following like just because I might not message you all the time. I look at the shit you
Yeah.
do and I remember it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that.
I haven't really done much lately, just because I'm just trying to figure shit out.
So was it like your film that you shot?
Yeah. So.
So wait, I'm just saying that because I'm trying to see if you shot a movie, why you didn't get me. I'm fucking with you.
Nah, it was just a script that I wrote,
Okay.
and I just got a bunch of friends, including Riley Golden. He helped, so
Nice.
we just put something
Riley G.
together.
Riley is such a nice. Dude, like, let me tell
What
you
an
something.
angel.
Let me tell you something.
He's
If
literally
you
just an
ever feel
angel.
like,
He reached out to me.
if you ever want to be just like change your life and just be a good fucking person, follow how Riley is. He is a good fucking person through and through. He's too fucking nice to the point where I literally have to tell him like, nigga, you being too nice, like, because he don't know, because he's such a good fucking
He's
person.
so white.
He just has heart. He just has heart.
Too much heart. Too much heart. He wears his heart on his sleeve
I
for
adore
real.
him. I adore
Shout
you,
out to
Riley.
Shout out to
Yes.
Riley.
Yes, you are love. He hit me up the other day talking about he had some issues. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take care of it. Cause that's my boy.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
either
put that
way.
out there. Put
Yeah.
that out there, Bradley.
Yes,
Yeah,
put it
you
out there.
should.
Yeah, I know. I just trying to get shit
pressure.
going.
Mm-hmm.
Hell Sauce. Takes Change Alchemist.
Continuously booking always. Prices are going up 2022.
Inflation, people.
Hey,
It has to happen. Everything else
Hey.
is going up.
Can
I
you
got
do-
more educated.
Hey.
So,
You better come with your checkbook.
no. Lords of Film. Hopefully we do something soon with that.
That was up to you. I thought you were, but
I want to do House of Gucci. I wanted to watch it with you. I didn't do shit today.
I thought you were doing it. But whatever. We'll talk about that
Anyways.
one too. So, Hella Soft presents Lords of Film. That's on all. It's its own separate thing on like Spotify and Apple Podcasts, but it's still on the Snake Pit YouTube channel. Other than that, we're gonna be, we lost a little bit of traction there for a minute, but we're back or
Back
better.
and better.
So subscribe and check us out,
Subscribe.
man. We're gonna be doing a lot more.
Yes.
Love you, buddy, Tyrone. We'll see you whenever we see you, man. Thanks for all the memories, buddy. We'll see you. Ooh, I gotta pee like a motherfucker.